Hi everybody. Earlier this week I got a question regarding this problem from the homework. The problem states if f of x equals 8x squared minus x cubed, find f prime of 1 and use it to find an equation of the tangent line to the curve y equals x squared minus x cubed at the point 1, 7. So to do this, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to abide by this equation right here. This states that the equation of a tangent line at x equals a is y minus f of a equals f prime of a times x minus a. So I know this sounds pretty complex right up front. It's a lot of letters and a lot of mathematical jargon, but when it comes down to it, all we need to do is we need to find f of a, plug it in, find f prime of a, and plug that in, and then solve for y. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to start by determining what our a is. Now, based on the problem, we know that our a is going to be 1. We can tell that right here because it wants us to find 1, but moreover, we know because it wants us to find the tangent line at the point 1, 7. So the x value in this point is 1, so our a value is also 1. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to want to find f of a, so f of 1. So I'm going to want to write that out here. F of 1 equals f of x with 1 everywhere we see an x. So let's go ahead and write that out. 8 times 1 squared minus 1 cubed. So the 1's stay the same and we wind up with 8 minus 1, which simply equals 7. So just like that, we've already found our f of a. So now we're going to want to move on to finding our f prime of a. Now to do that, we just want to start out by finding our f prime of x. So f prime of x is the derivative of f of x equals 8x squared minus x cubed, which we see up here. So to do that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take 8 times 2 times x to the first. And this is just this part up here. And the reason we did that is we took the 2 right up here and we multiplied it by this 8. I'm bringing this down so it's a little clearer. So we took this 2 down from here, multiplied it by the 8, and then subtracted 1 from the 2. So you can see that real clear right here. And we're going to do the same thing for this right here, the negative x cubed. So we take, we take the 3 right here, we multiply it by the negative 1. So let me write that out. Times the x, and we're going to subtract 1 from this 3, and it'll give us squared. So from here, we just got to simplify this, which shouldn't be too hard. 8 times 2 is 16, so 16x to the 1 minus negative 1 times 3, so negative 3x squared. So just like that, we found our f prime of x. So now we want to find our f prime of 1 so we can plug it into our equation. So f prime of 1 is simply this equation right here with 1 plugged into all of the x's. So we get f prime of 1 equals 16 times 1 minus 3 times 1 squared. And the 1's stay the same and we're left with 16 minus 3, which equals 13. So just like that, we found our f prime of 1 as well. So this is everything we need for our equation. So let's go ahead and start rewriting. We have y minus f of a. We found out that f of a is 7. So y minus 7 equals f prime of a. F prime of a we found out was 13. So 13 times x minus a. So x minus a is 1. So this is the equation of our tangent line. Now from here we just need to distribute the 13, add the 7 to both sides, and we'll have solved for y. So let's go ahead and do that. This simply becomes y minus 7 equals 13x minus 13. Alright, now we add 7 to both sides, and that gives us y equals 13x minus 6. And with all that said, this should be the equation of our tangent line. Now we have a way to check. If we have our calculators handy, we can just plug that in. I've already gone ahead and done that. Hopefully this focuses on the light. I know it's pretty bright. So you can see I plugged in both of these equations, the 8x squared minus x cubed, which is our original equation, and the 13x minus 6, which is the equation of our tangent line. So let me check the graph. And as we can see, the blue line is our original line, and the red or orange, I'm a little colorblind, line is the line of our tangent. So as we can see, it intersects right where x equals 1 and nowhere else. And that's what we were expecting to see for a tangent line. So that's one way we can verify that we're right. I hope that helped. And if you have any further questions, please send me a message. Bye.